try to avoid it. But I can't run from them, man.
You ain't running from
you died from me. Like, you get down, walking.
That's your partner, but that ain't true. Who gonna keep DB memory alive more than you?
Lucky.
But even so, what I'm saying, the reason I say that is if you get knocked off, then who is just D left?
I feel like shit, if a nigga kill me, shit, y'all just gonna be dead. Cause right now, like everybody gets like.
Is that what you want?
Girl, like I walked in the club, I came out, there were like 20 girls hit me up on Instagram. What you doing? Where you going? I like you, this and y'all ain't never hit me up like that, but yeah, I just feel like
they trying to set you up.
Yeah, that's you gotta come see me. You know what I'm saying? But
bruh, all I'm saying is I keep saying just go like low for a little while. I know the money probably ain't there, but just take you and your girl and just go somewhere and start fresh.
She can't call me.
Why?
She's a murderer, man.
So you gonna leave her here?
I should have did first time.
You gonna leave her here in the minute?
Man, you
yeah, dirty as hell.
It ain't it. I tried, bro. It's hard to her. I have a headache a whole day, man.
Hey.
I try my best.
You see that? What you think I go through? I'm sure my wife's gonna call me and
your girl give you problems, but every girl ain't the same, man. This girl is a devil, man. Like, you the one that's saying you brother.
Well, she a devil.
Stopping at 8:51:33. 8:51:33. We playing 901:16.
These niggas ain't thinking no good did. They thinking I did it. Then the detective keep lying, keep to my. He talking to the family. He let them know that I didn't have nothing to do with it. If you would have did that, he would have stopped.
No, it wouldn't. If they already got it made up in their mind, if it's already made up in their mind that you did it, it's easier to kick that. Just like you said, the case that you did. If they got their own shit going on, it's easy to put the whole Woody cap in. When we first heard about everything that went on, like, Woody? If it was, running the car through a stone zone, stealing some jeans, stealing some four-wheelers or something, but a straight to knock on that was how on the food chain, bro.
You know what they said? They said, there was this story. They said, I would drive, those were hanging out the sunroof, and who else? I think most of them showing out the window. They said it was us three who did it.
Good? Nah, we ain't hearing no good.
I was like, these stories, these niggas tell people, but how did the scenario go that you, I'm not talking about what you included, how did the scenario go that you heard what happened with the people that you told me? Let me tell you what else I heard. I heard they say Nut got shot 4 times in the chair with a chop. How y'all know all this? Like, then he got killed. We were, like, me and D walked all the way to the hospital. We beat the mama down. When we got to the hospital, we still don't know what DB got shot. You know what I'm saying?
Some people was with him, though.
I'm talking about chair now. How they know he got shot 4 times in the chair? You know what else they said? They said, Kale, somebody, what it was, they were holding Nut, saying, say Nut, like, I ain't gonna make it, bro. I ain't gonna make it, bro. I hear a lot of it, like, this big boy, don't matter. Why y'all ain't talking to dog? You know what I'm saying? Then you got more brothers and sisters than me. I ain't heard nothing. All I heard is shout this mama house, this shout this house. Now I shut up 3-4 of my houses, bro. Ain't y'all shot at my car. Y'all did all this.
You easy pickings, man. Do you
still won't. He need help. They kill me.
2 birds with 1 stone. My long arch rival.
He need help.
And I get held up as being I revenge my half brother
It's in there and there. Yeah, this shit. I'm like, yo. I look at Boo. The hell? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Boo like, this all he doing? They cut out his short about these houses and shit. Like, ain't nobody in them. I'm like, Boo, why the hell you saying that? He's trying to claim, but like, ain't nobody in them. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, they like, yo, yeah, them niggas just doing it, they call and make shit like, so niggas from down the road call somebody, tell them, they pay us, but we'll get at the nigga. Yeah. Man, they pay us for like, if I kill a nigga in jail, what the person gonna do? Nigga, I got like dead already. What the hell? Y'all, the nigga move. Y'all on the street, this to a nigga, they got 30 years in jail, they ain't gonna never get out. Y'all gonna do that with them. You know what I'm saying? I just hate the fact that you need everybody's help. You need all you need to help. Like, what have I really did to you, bro? That's what I don't get. What have I did to you? I asked the nigga that, like, what have I did, bro? I did nothing to you. I never had sex with your girl, your baby mama. Never put my hands on you. Never took that from you. Never respect your none of it. What you know this crime by throwing more money to him? No, he started first. But you finished because you still had more to throw. You still had more to throw. He started to run out. He started slowing down. So that kind of, as a man, and they think they run the city, it's like,
we gotta get that. You're a problem.
Let me go to the ATM. But you still.
My bank account set up.
They still have to read some shit.
What's done is done. We done had 2 weeks of madness, bro. And listen, I just want a good night's sleep one night, bro. Can I get that?
You think I don't want the same thing?
I know you do. That's why I'm telling you to go lay low somewhere.
I have a headache right now, like.
What I tell you I just woke up with today.
A headache?
When I woke up this morning, I woke up with a headache, right?
You woke up, well, you I can test their phone every night. Look at this.
Hey, guess what? I go to this phone, right? And I look at I go check my email. I just pray. And as soon as I check my email, I get a call. They shot up something else. And then I'll be like, I'm on my way now. Let me get dressed. And then we got to come.
They say this is what I did, but it probably true no more, but.
Okay, 90640. Resuming at 90720.
Now that Rich Homie Quan behind the guns for this. Give me your number.
Starting 90720.
I ain't confused.
It's true.
I ain't saying you ain't telling the truth. Rich Homie got me confused.
But they show y'all right now, I ain't got no push. I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because throwing Rich on the corner, it's still cool. Right. And I'm right there. I'm right there in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Right there, we reach on the corner, right there, we talk. Hey, and get what? Rich on the corner, come talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he's saying he got to do certain stuff because he's a blood. But Rich on the corner, he want to get out, but he's scared. Bro, you want to get out, tell him you done, walk away. You're a fucking millionaire, bro. What you need nigga do to you? Yeah. So I told him. You know what I'm saying? You guys doing this shit for protection, bro. You got to stop on your own. And that's what I told him. But what you got to do to get out? You can just walk away. Well, you got that much money, you can just walk away. I walk away with no money. But I told him, man, y'all do what y'all got to do. Fuck y'all. Yeah. Just walk right away. You know what I'm saying? Wait. What y'all mad about? Wait. What y'all, you know what I'm saying? Now they mad. Oh. Ain't no nigga gonna tell me to go do shit I don't want to do. Right. Ain't no nigga gonna run me. I'm not releasing no nigga in jail. Ain't no in hell.
So you Mo ain't got no say.
Ain't nobody got no say. I'm gonna do what I want to do. This nigga can't tell me nothing. So, if you don't want to walk away, deal with it. And that's what you're going to do. He deals with it. You can see my head telling me stuff.
Yeah, but you treadmill. running.
Yeah. But he's terrified. Like Rich on the corner is so terrified. Like how he was talking, he was so scared. Like, what you scared for, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, go throw up my brother. And I'm over here with these niggas, you know what I'm saying?
He caught in the middle.
Like, man, you and Thor doing the show together.
Is he safe?
You should have seen the shit Rich on the corner did. He put on Thor's shoes. Like, what the hell? Putting on his shoes. He put on his shoes. Put his shoes on his foot. He took his shoes off, put Thor's shoes on, and said, well, I like you. Like, he just threw it. The shit he was doing, like, he was trying to make Thor feel comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying?
Like we family.
Yeah, like they would have Rich on the corner perform. But all the songs he performed were like a gangster song, like him rapping song like what his song he made. I ain't never been a fuck nigga. He rapped all his song like that. And Thor was in the back. Thor wasn't supposed to perform. But Birdman let Thor perform. So Thor Rich came out. So they played Thor to Rich on the corner. Rich on in the front. Thor come to the back. So when Thor first came up, Thor come out of nowhere. And Rich didn't know he was gonna come on stage. Rich already know.
Rich was like what?
Rich I'm like, now you don't got real cool. You hood Thor. Now you rapping all on stage. Now you talking about Thor. But he never did before he seen Thor. Right. You know what I'm saying? So the whole time he's doing it, now Thor gonna now he had this and that. No. And besides that, I'll tell you what I did. When I was just got there performing, like he was walking with Thor like that. He was happy to be around Thor, right? Got outside.
You did 9-10-49. Resuming at 9-11-33.
Then after that, it was just like everything the same. Then he like would give me your number. And I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna put you up on game.
You said what?
But I was like, give him my number. He put it in the phone, he called. Then he hung up. But like on the phone, he got on me call. I was like, what the hell? But he was like, he tell me everything, like what he doing, like. He didn't know they showed up, shot up my house at night. He did a video. It was just like, they called, like, let her pull up on you. See, Rich on the corner down this floor, doors down the floor, the boy. And Rich on the corner took him in his room, like in his floor. What the hell? Rich on the corner showing up where the door stay.
Right, they put them up on you.
Yeah, so I'm like. So Rich on the corner, he didn't know. Like, man, bro, you tripping. He was like they want to make him their big homie now. Like Nut died, and now he stepped up to the plate.
Cool.
Rich on the corner. How you gonna be the big homie? He's scary as fuck, but he got the money. No, I said, you know why they want you to tell it? Cause you got money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna eat. They need you for your money. He's like, I know, bro. But he's smart. He's very smart. And he's like, I'm smarter than that, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you need me for protection. So who you need protected by, bro? Ain't nobody with nobody. Ain't nobody saying.
I heard greedy.
We playing at 9-17-27.
I know Shannon got a red car. Monte got a Pontiac. Nico, what color Pontiac Monte got? A gray. Nico got she got a black Impala.
Who got a black Impala?
Nico, Shannon girl, like one of the girls Shannon mentioned with.
All that 9-17-48. Resuming at 9-17-56.
Man, how y'all hang around boy and everybody say boy snitch? Shit, who would do that to him? He really ain't done it. He's funny. His boy is funny as hell. So,
What color car Nick we got?
black and positive, black and positive. I think it's the LTG. Just run car. And the G got a little gold grand now. Who drive oranges in their truck? Orange? Yeah. They drive reds in the truck. Who? I don't care now. They feel a little bro. D. Oh, that's that. Yeah. I ain't never seen no orange in the truck. Maybe an orange over there.
Yeah. You know, Lowe's before what?
Who?
Lowe's. Red, fat nigga, bald head, bunch of tat.
Look like a long. He supposed to be with money.
Yeah.
He's talking about, I don't know him, but I can hear him now.
What you hear about him?
Shit, he got down he a boss man. Need no burn. It's just like he's a boss man, like Kel worked with him and Kel coming with his money, making his money up shit like that.
So he was over there.
Like when the D got in jail, Nerd like told me, the D pull up on him, he gonna give a decent money. Mm-hmm. But we ain't never found him. But when we got in the cushion, Nerd like he fucked up, like his money was low, so gave up. Like I remember Nerd saying that, like he fucked up, like.
You seen the picture with him and Birdman?
With Nerd Barrett?
Low.
I don't even know.
Your Honor, that concludes the playing of this video at 9:19:48. All right. Your Honor, the state would like to tender State's Exhibit 378 Yankee Delta into evidence as a prior and consistent statement. This would be the February 21st, 2015 interview. All right, submitted. Yes, 378 Yankee Delta. We'll start at 3:50:15.
What's up, man? Ken. You ain't gonna speak. What I do to you? Huh? Let me go to jail. What number what? Let me go to jail. I put you in jail? You let me go. Why you want to go to jail? Who wants to go to jail? You let me go. I let you go? How do I let you go? You gonna sit up and talk to me like an adult? How I let you go to jail when all I try to do was help you? But if you ain't telling me shit, I can't help you with what you told me. It ain't about it. What is it I realize? What is about tricking me? It's about tricking me. What I gotta trick you about? It ain't, it's, y'all. So you can't say, I'm sitting in jail, man.
I've been doing what I'm supposed to do on probation, man. I'm sitting in jail for probation violation.
Okay. What they tell you?
I gotta sit in jail.
I mean, for you saying the probation violation, I'm asking what for? Like, what's the violation?
Not document service.
And you blame that on me? You said y'all. As if you blame that on me.
They kept bringing your names up.
Kept bringing my name up, saying what?
You got it.
If I got you killed today, I'm off on Saturday. Okay? I was at work Friday, so if I wanted you, you're not hard to find.
No, I ain't saying you want me as in like me up or whatever. This ain't you got me as in you gonna make sure I don't go to jail.
I said it for you.
They were saying like you got me as in you got my back, like I'm not going to jail.
I can't stop you from going to jail, probation, parole, whatever that
So
shit.
I told my probation officer, I told her the truth. I didn't like that at all. She told me find one of my auntie houses. She said find somebody social, some family. They stay far out there I could move with. And I told her, okay, I'll do that. She told me call her back. Later on that night, different all the supervisor, the chief, whoever they say here, and all the police that was at the show was at the house waiting on me, like I was gonna run or something. I don't want to go to jail, so I'm not gonna run for them. I gave it up. I don't know. It don't seem like it. They don't believe me. Every time, this officer pops up. Oh, 30 be this, 30 be that.
But you can't blame me for what another officer tells you. You can't. You can't put that on me what everybody else doing. I know that
me and my child, I'm in jail.
Understandable. That's understandable. You got a right to protect yourself. I'm not.
It's not understandable, because I'm saying that's why I'm in jail.
You're not in jail for shooting at whoever shot at you. You in jail for your parole, probation, whatever you want.
It's fake. Well,
I'm not here to convince you otherwise. But you talked to Investigator Curry the night all that happened, and he relayed some things to me that you said.
I did not tell my new man about no murder.
I'm not even talking. I'm talking about the day you came in. You and your girl was in the room with the other investigator. That was said yesterday about something about the murder. I'm talking about what you talked about with Investigator Curry about the shooting incident with your baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm gonna do about it. Are you gonna talk to me about that?
That's the same thing I'm talking about. What they talking about?
Murder? Who did?
No, I'm saying this is what they talking about. This the same thing. I'm sitting in jail for. They first they say it was blood everywhere. This was it. It was so many of them. I forgot which one it was. It took me to jail or whatever. But when we came to my house last night, they could tell it right there. It's him. He said, got my head hurt, man. That man said,
Just take your time and talk to me.
he said, there was a lot of blood in the cup. And then I shot one of them. And whatever else he said.
I don't know. You gotta think as much as you can when you said, because that's gonna be my case. That's gonna be my case.
That's why I'm in jail. I'm in jail. This way. I spoke up. I told him. And then he was like,
You told him what?
I told him a name, and then he was like, you brought me down here, he wanted me to say the name and stuff, and I didn't do it. And then he started speaking on my probation. Now all of a sudden, I go to jail the next day for probation. I've been doing what I was supposed to do. Every time my probation officer told me to come up there and do some community service, I came up there and did some community service. She didn't tell me I had to finish my community service in a week, a month, a year. She just told me I had community service done. And I still got 8 more years on probation.
Okay.
Yeah, all this shit up, they got me in jail. These niggas like shit. Now what?
So while you sitting in jail and you know who shot you, rather for them to stay out on the street.
I'm still on right back in jail. You know what they got me in jail?
What?
Man, I'm in head. I'm on the middle slope. I'm in the back somewhere. And I'm gonna walk out. I can't come out, call, check on nobody. I can't do nothing. This shit killing me, man. I didn't kill this man. I didn't have shit to do with it. I never retaliated with these fuck niggas. It been tape going back and forth with nigga, bro. I ain't getting nothing, man.
Say who? Say who? This is right where we always stop at. It's like you say something, and then right when we
I'm being punished for it. I didn't have nothing. I was in the whole street when that man got killed. When I found out what happened, I'm being honest about that. Yeah. When I found out what happened, Ladie told me, Ladie said, but they say nothing, they got killed. Which Ladie? My Ladie. He said, but they say nothing, they got killed. Stop playing. He like, nah, for real. Most on FaceTime me. Like, boy, they killed me, they told him nothing, they got killed. Like, no, for real, bro. Like, god damn, I just came out of the house, bro. Like, shit, I ain't got five days to just speak up that I was in the house. He's like, what house you was at? Huh? Come home, my baby mama's house. Then he said, shit, you don't know you got the iPhone, you show that. I said, you more definitely right. So I called my older brother, like, bro, man, these folks gonna put this shit on me, bro. I had problems with me, kill this, and. I'm telling my brother what's gonna happen. I don't been through this shit so many times. I just ain't never been through no murder or nobody getting hurt. It just been, nigga might get shot. They say I did. But people be right here to see that and do it. So my brother said, like, wait on the police. Everybody kept telling me, wait on the police, come get me. I made it my business. When they shot my grandma, I told them, tell the police. Yes, I come out. I came out on my own to show that I didn't do it. I didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't know nothing about it. This is what me and Kelly got going on. It ain't about this thing. It's not. It don't have nothing about this. This shit personal way he got with me, man. I didn't even shoot him. So first he thought I shot him. Then he switched up and said he thinks somebody else shot him. Man,
who's supposed to be shot killed? I know you didn't heard.
Same person he shot. Who? Same person he shot. First shot right there.
You gotta speak in layman's terms. We literally have a lot of shootings here in Atlanta. I'm sure you do. And if we knew that Kale shot someone, don't you think Kale would be in jail? So obviously we don't know.
He's in jail?
No, he's in jail, but not for shooting someone. So who did he shoot?
Hey.
Which day? Who?
NBC.
The one that happened that couple of nights before, over there in the car? Was it someone? Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I know.
I mean, how do you know that?
I know a lot of stuff.
I mean, but you know it ain't for your situation. You have it in your
They
name.
worse on me.
How to put the words on you?
Nigga can't say that. Me, my girl, my baby, they locked me up. Got me in jail. They got me. I'm in jail. I've been doing my community service. I've been paying. Not my community service. I just did 4 hours misdemeanor community service. I supposed to turn the shit into her. Now I ain't got a chance to take the shit into her. Now I'll probably have another one. This shit, man. All this because I ain't did. I haven't done nothing. I haven't did none of these niggas, man.
But what you not understanding
Me frustrated, man. I did nothing.
What you not understanding is if you have it in your mind, we can't do nothing about that if you're not speaking on it. We don't know what's in your mind and what you know. And that's what's making it even more fucked up because you hold on. And everybody else just running rampant.
I'm going to jail for I'm taking the blame for everything.
You in jail for probation, parole, whatever you want. That's what you in jail for. If there was some other charges on you, they would be there. And you would see it.
They got me in jail for probation until they find out if I shot one of the boys in their car now. This shit crazy. I'm not near smart. I'm not telling you.
You don't have a picture right now.
That's why I'm sitting in jail till they get one.
So you the police now?
I released 2 8 men and every last one of them all walked up. You like, they were just so happy to see me. I seen the police walk up plenty of times. The police, the gang unit, the tell us out. I seen walk up so many times with handcuffs in the hand, like he ready to put me in handcuffs.
Can you explain to me about the night they shot at you and your girl and your baby?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The baby kept crying. Me and my girl and baby was in the house looking at TV.
Your girl?
Yeah. We in there looking at TV. So every night, not every night, the night before the show and that night, she was crying. I'm telling the girl, she just wants to walk around. She don't like sitting down. So me and the girl, I'm like, she get mad because I ain't hold the baby. The baby was crying. You can stop me crying before I can. Right. So she called her mom. Her mom said her boyfriend got the car. She called her brother. I don't know what he told her, but obviously he was busy. So she told me to call my brother.
What was the plan for?
They would take baby to the hospital. So I called my brother. I'm like, bro, they just take baby to the hospital. He's like, what's wrong with the baby? Man, ain't nothing wrong with the baby, bro. She just keep crying. That's all. She like, all right. She started laughing because he said, leave the son. He on the way. As he on the way, we seen her. But she done made me mad. So I'm like, well, what's the purpose? Take her? She ain't high. She ain't got no fever. She ain't throwing up none of it. What you gonna take to the hospital for? Ain't nothing wrong with it. How am I now? So she's like, you can't tell me nothing wrong with it. I know this and that. But anyway, my brother called back like he outside. So she had to get ready. She done went and got ready. She got baby ready.
Your brother sitting outside waiting?
Yeah. So I go outside telling her she said come out the door. I can't remember if I seen the car then or when I got in the car with my brother. But I seen the car twice before. I seen it. Where was the first time you seen it? Where was it? In front of it. Like it was. I don't know if it was right by. It was right there. That what made me notice.
Been, it's a part of the record as a transcript.
Okay.
It's been filed
All right.
in Odyssey into the case.
Okay.
So I don't think it needs to be an exhibit unless you want to make it exhibit for the purposes of this hearing, but it's in the record.
Okay. I'll just be referring to that transcript. So have you read the transcript from the June 10th ex parte meeting?
Yes.
And does that reflect everything that occurred the morning of June the 10th during the course of your meeting? I believe that was in Chambers. Is that correct? That was compound.
That was a compound question.
Was that
Let's
meeting
redo
in
that one.
Chambers? Where did that meeting take place?
In Chambers.
In Chambers. And was the ex parte transcript that you read a complete recording of absolutely everything that took place in Chambers that morning?
No.
Could you please tell me generally, when was there a time during the course of that ex parte meeting when y'all went off of the transcript?
Clarify what you mean by that, when y'all went off.
Was there a break in the proceedings at some point on the morning of June the 10th?
Multiple.
Multiple breaks.
Yes.
And during one of those breaks, did you have occasion to speak to Mr. Copeland with someone else, someone from the states, the state present in the room?
Yes.
And when you had that conversation, that was off the record. That was without the transcript being transcribed.
Yes.
Let's clarify who is in the room at
Yes.
this point in time.
Okay. Who is in the room? And again, let me just make clear on this. I only want you to speak about conversations that you had with Mr. Copeland that are not privileged, where, for example, someone from the state was in the room. Do you understand?
For sure.
Okay. When there was a portion of that meeting that was not recorded on transcript, who was in the room?
Myself, Mr. Copeland, and Simone Hilton.
Who else, if anyone?
I don't know all the deputies.
But were there deputies in the room as well?
Yes.
Do you remember how many?
4.
Okay. Anyone else other than the deputies and the 3 people you just named?
Investigator Hamilton and maybe another investigator from the state.
Okay. Approximately how long was that?
Hang on a second. Was the court reporter in the room?
I don't know. I don't recall. I can't remember.
And at what point during the meeting did this allegedly occur?
Towards the end.
If you had a copy of the transcript in front of you, could you show me where? Like, if
I
you,
could get close, Judge.
okay. Do you have a copy for her?
I don't have, does anyone have a copy? I do not have a copy
Mine just
printed out.
disappeared. I don't know where mine went.
Max, do you have one?
I don't mind passing up, but it does have notes.
Maybe not. Let's get a clean copy.
Okay.
What had just occurred and then what occurred following it? What had just occurred prior to?
What had just occurred was we had been meeting for a really long time, and I needed to go to the bathroom because I was stressed out. And
Okay.
when I went outside in the hallway, Simone was outside in the hallway, so I guess she didn't want to be in the room with Mr. Copeland while I stepped out. That's all I can think of. So she was outside. She met me in the hallway, and she said,
Okay, hang on before you get into what anybody said. So y'all are in chambers, like paint the picture for me. You're in chambers and and what happens for you to then leave chambers to go to the restroom?
I needed a break.
Okay, and so you leave chambers
Yes.
and Miss Hilton leaves chambers.
I don't know when she left because when I left, she was still in there. But when I came from the bathroom, she was in the hallway.
Okay, when you left chambers to go to the restroom, who was in chambers at the time that you left?
Mr. Copeland, the deputies that were with him, about 4, Miss Hilton, the investigators from the DA's office, the judge, and the court reporter.
Okay, so you took a bathroom break.
Yes.
And as far as you know, you left and then you have no idea when or if anybody else left. But when you came back, Ms. Hilton was in the hallway.
Yes.
All right. Well, then that's not the part we're talking about.
No. Well, I think it leads up to the part we're talking about, and that interaction with Ms. Hilton may
Okay.
be relevant to where we're about to go.
All right.
Could you please describe the exchange you had with Ms. Hilton in the hallway?
So she asked me, I think I get what you're saying. I think I get what you guys are trying to say. And if he's trying to do what I think he's trying to do, then that's not going to work. And I said, well, I don't know what you're referring to, but I guess we can come back in and you could talk to him about it.
Okay. And so when you said you can come back in the room and talk with him about it, was there any further exchange in the hallway?
No.
What happened after that?
We go back in the chambers,
Excuse me, we being you and Miss Hilton.
me and Miss Hilton.
You go back into the chambers, and then would you say again who was in the chambers when you went back in?
Well, Mr. Copeland had then went to the restroom, so it was just me and Miss Hilton in chambers, and then they bring him back in.
Did you and excuse me, I don't mean to cut you off if you hadn't finished.
No, then the same other people.
Okay, when you and Miss Hilton were in the chambers prior to Mr. Copeland returning, did you and Miss Hilton have any further conversation in the chambers?
No.
Okay, when Mr. Copeland.
Hang on. So you and Miss Hilton go back into chambers. Do you go back? I mean, chambers is, there's an anteroom where the judicial assistant sits. There's a staff attorney's office. There's the judge's office. Where are y'all? The judge's office?
Yes.
Okay. And when you and Miss Hilton go back to the judge's office, there's nobody else there but the two of you?
And probably the investigators from the state.
You don't remember?
Well, the deputies had to take Mr. Copeland. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So Mr. Copeland was gone.
Yeah, he was in
Was the court reporter there?
Yeah, she was there.
Was the judge there? If you remember.
I don't remember if he was in there.
Okay, so you and Miss Hilton have a private conversation in chambers?
No, we don't talk.
Okay, y'all just walk back in and then what happens?
And then everybody comes back in.
Okay, who is everybody?
The judge, Mr. Copeland, the 4 deputies, the 2 investigators from the state.
Okay, we're just going to take it slowly, step by step, okay?
Okay.
All right. So those individuals return. Does Judge Glanville return to the chambers?
Yes.
Is the court reporter in the chambers?
Yes.
Okay. When all of these people are in the chambers, what happens next? A step at a time.
Simone starts talking to Mr. Copeland about what we talked about in the hallway.
What specifically did Miss Hilton tell Mr. Copeland about what happened in the hallway?
I don't remember what she said at the beginning, because then she says, wait, Judge, can you step out?
Who is the she that says, wait, Judge, can you step out?
Simone Hilton.
Okay, ask the judge to step out. At that point, does the judge step out?
Yes.
Does anyone else step out?
I don't remember if the court reporter stepped out, but I know she stopped taking down what we were talking about.
Okay, and she may or may not have remained in the chambers.
Correct.
Okay.
And so at this point, you're saying that the judge is out, you, Ms. Hilton, Mr. Copeland, 4 sheriff's deputies and 2 DA investigators are in chambers.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Okay. Next step. What happens next?
Simone starts to talk to Mr. Copeland about, I guess this is the part about purging yourself and perjury and impeachment.
Okay. What specifically did Ms. Hilton say about purging himself?
About purging himself, once he began to testify that he would purge himself of him being arrested.
Okay. What about perjury did she tell to him? Did Ms. Hilton say to Mr. Copeland?
I think some of this is on the transcript, but she reiterated the fact that pretty much she wanted him to testify. She didn't know what he was going to say, but there was one thing that they know that he didn't do that she would not allow him to testify to.
Okay. What did Ms. Hilton tell Mr. Copeland was the one thing he knew?
All right, let's not assume any of this, because this is your witness, so don't lead her, okay?
Okay. So when you say that, what did Ms. Hilton specifically say regarding that?
Well, first, Mr. Copeland said, I can claim all of this. I can claim all of this. I might as well just say I did all of this. And she said, but we know you didn't do all of this. And specifically, we know you did not kill Donovan Thomas. And I will not allow you to get on the stand and say that you killed Donovan Thomas.
And when Ms. Hilton said, I will not allow you to get on the stand and say you killed Donovan Thomas, did she say anything else with respect to that?
Pretty much, I was explaining to Mr. Copeland about independent evidence, because she said if she had any independent evidence to prove that he was lying about anything, she would just use his statement to impeach him. But she would not necessarily press charges against him for perjury. But she said that if he said this thing, this one particular thing, which was the unaliving of Donovan Thomas, that she may move forward with perjury. And Mr. Copeland says, well, it's not just about me knowing who killed him, but it's about, I know more about that infinity, and I know something about somebody who's not even on trial.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there a second because there's a lot to unpack, okay? So do I understand your testimony to be that Ms. Hilton said that she would prosecute him if he lied about the killing of Donovan Thomas, but she would not prosecute him if he lied about other things?
Yes.
Let's go back to the infinity, because I didn't catch all of that. What did Mr. Copeland say about the infinity?
You just say, I know something about the infinity that y'all don't know.
And how did Ms. Hilton respond to that?
No, I don't remember, but basically she just like, okay.
Okay. What happened next in that meeting? Oh, can I stop you a second? Had Judge Glanville re-entered the chambers where you were at this point?
No.
Okay. Please continue. What happened after the comment from Mr. Copeland about the infinity?
I think that, I mean, she really didn't say anything about it. She just kept moving forward with explaining to him about she wasn't going to go for that lie about the unaliving of Donovan Thomas, but whatever else you lie about, I'll just use it as impeachment. And that conversation went on for about 5 minutes or so, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. At this point, we've been in there for 2 hours. And they gave me a second to talk to Mr. Copeland, and then that was the end.
Okay. Who gave you a second to talk to Mr. Copeland?
I guess Simone.
Did Simone Hilton remain in the room while you spoke to Mr. Copeland?
Yes, but she couldn't hear what we were saying.
And why do you believe she couldn't hear what you were saying?
She couldn't. I know because we were whispering in each. We scooted away from her, and we just kind of whispered in each other's ear.
Okay. Is there anything else that happened during the course of this meeting where Judge Glanville was not in the room that you haven't told us this morning?
I'm not 100% sure, but I know there's one time where Adrian said something about Judge Closure.
Where, I'm sorry, who?
Adrian Love.
Okay, let's stop just a second, okay? Because I want to make sure we clarify this. I believe your testimony earlier was that Ms. Love was not in the room, at least during this portion of the meeting. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Are you referring to another portion of the meeting that happened that morning?
I don't remember if he stepped out or not. I just remember at one point she said, Judge, close your ears.
I don't remember if who said,
Okay, let's go back.
but yeah, that's
Okay,
very
here,
unclear.
we're going to go back and try to clarify.
Let me.
Yeah.
All right. So at the beginning of the meeting, it is Judge Glanville, Miss Love, and you,
Yes, Judge.
the court reporter, and then whomever the deputies are. Mr. Copeland is not there. Miss Hilton is not there. Is that correct?
No deputies.
Okay.
They don't come until Mr. Copeland comes.
Okay. So then it is just the judge, Miss Hilton, and you, and the court reporter, correct?
And the investigators.
The DA investigators.
Yeah.
Okay. And so is it that portion of the transcript that you're moving to now?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And what did Ms. Love say?
I just remember her saying something about Judge, close your ears. And I can't remember if he steps out then for a second or not, but that would be the only other time I remember him stepping out.
What did Ms. Love say after Ms. Love said, Judge, close your ears?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay. So we've discussed that one portion of the morning where the judge was not in the chambers. Was there another time that morning, other than that one time we've been discussing, was there another time that morning where the judge was not in the chambers, but there was a conversation among you, Mr. Copeland, and someone from the prosecutor's team?
No.
Okay, that's the only time.
Yes.
Okay, I don't have any further questions.
All right. Does any other defense attorney have questions for Ms. Bumpus? And we have a copy of the transcript now if anybody needs it. A clean copy. Yeah. It's sitting right up here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Mr. Steele.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning.
Counselor, was there a time in your presence that you heard someone give a direction for the sheriff deputies to shut off their body-worn cameras?
Absolutely.
Do you know who gave that direction?
Deputy Brown.
And do you know at what period of time or what point in time that occurred? Were you alone with your client? Was it throughout the whole time? Were you with Ms. Hilton? What was going on when you heard that?
That was the first thing he said when the deputies brought Mr. Copeland in.
So as far as you know, I'm not saying the sheriff deputies filed that order, but they were ordered to turn off all body-worn cameras as far as you were concerned.
Yes.
And this conversation that you just relayed to us with Ms. Hilton, you and Mr. Copeland, your client, was that a calm conversation? Was it heated? How would you describe?
It was, we had been in there for 2 hours. It was a high level of emotional tension, if that's a thing.
Okay, were people getting louder than we're speaking now?
Yes.
And who was that person or people?
Simone.
Okay. And when you were talking about Mr. Copeland not being permitted to take responsibility for the killing of Mr. Thomas, you know what I'm referring to?
Yes.
Did Mr. Copeland in any way take responsibility for that killing that day to Ms. Hilton?
Pretty much, he just said, you don't know what I did or didn't do.
Okay. And that was said to the prosecutor about the killing of Donovan Thomas?
Yes.
Do you know if you saw Ms. Hilton taking any notes or recording the meeting, or any of the people with her recording this meeting or taking notes?
I'm not aware.
All right. It says, and the court just gave a transcript, I don't know where it is, but you can look at it. No one's trying to trick you. It says on page 40, towards the bottom, it's the Honorable
Yes.
Judge.
It's fine.
If you need to look at it, if you don't need to look at it, that's fine. Just let the record reflect. It should be on page 40. If you need it, it's June 10th. It should be 2024 ex parte conference that you were part of. And Judge Glanville says something to the effect, I'm not looking at, this is not a quote, but it appears to be to Mr. Copeland. Do you remember when Mr. Love told you that as long as you don't tell a bold-faced whopper, something like that? Do you see that?
Yes.
Can you just, so the court, unless the court has it in front of her, what line
I've got
that
it in
is?
front of me.
Do you know what line that is? Or it begins on?
12.
Okay.
Well, 9, but 12 specifically, what you're referencing to.
I couldn't hear the last part.
9 is when he starts talking, but 12 is when he gets into that part.
He being Judge Glanville.
Yes.
Okay. And what information do you have that Ms. Love spoke with Mr. Copeland about the bald-faced whopper?
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. Can you ask that again? Or
Yeah.
apparently Ms. Bumpus didn't understand it any better than I did.
Yes. Do you have any information to educate us on when Ms. Love spoke with Mr. Copeland about you can't make a bald face, whatever it says, whopper?
Yeah.
Hang on just a second. Yes, Ms. Love.
My objection is that the question itself assumes a fact that has not been established.
Sustained.
Read what it says if you don't mind. Since it's
Tell me what page we're on again.
40.
Okay. Thank you.
The state can still give you immunity. They can give immunity to whoever they want, okay? And they can make that choice. I don't even make that choice. So if they, like I said earlier, they want your testimony, they figure it's that the jury needs to hear what you have to say, good, bad, or indifferent. And what Ms. Hilton is telling you is just the truth as you know it. And let her worry about, I mean, even though you may have said different versions of whatever, that's for impeachment. That's not going to get you in trouble. What will get you in trouble is you just invoking your First Amendment privilege because you've been given immunity. Or as Ms. Love said this morning, remember, Ms. Love said, if you overtly lie about something, like if you tell a bold-faced whopper, then they can indict you on that particular charge. I mean, that particular false statement.
That part you said about, you remember earlier this morning, Ms. Love telling you about the bold-faced whopper. That's what I'm focused on. Can you tell us, were you present when Ms. Love spoke with Mr. Copeland that morning?
What's your basis?
again, assuming facts that have not been established, the question I believe was, were you present when Ms. Love spoke with Mr. Copeland?
Okay, so I think that's based on the fact that what was just read out was read out. So I don't know that Judge Glanville's statement establishes that, but that's why he's asking it. So I'm going to permit him to ask that, and she can, keeping in mind that that doesn't establish that it occurred. Ask it as a more conditional question, I guess.
Do you have any information how that came about, if it occurred at all?
So the meeting was really long and a lot happened. I can't remember if Ms. Love was ever in the room at the same time as Mr. Copeland. So I don't remember them being in a room together. And if they were, they did not have any communication.
Okay. All right. Do you remember in that transcript, I have to get you the page if you don't remember, Judge Glanville handing something to you for Mr. Copeland?
Absolutely.
Can you tell this court what that was?
Which time?
Every time. So go one at a time.
So the first time, I believe he handed me a copy of the immunity order.
Okay.
And the second time, he handed me 2 statutes, one on perjury, and I think the other either on impeachment or, yeah, I think that's what it was.
Okay. Any questions, written out questions you remember being handed to you or Mr. Copeland? District Attorney's questions, was that given to Mr. Copeland?
No.
Okay, you remember that discussion?
No.
All right. I don't have any other questions. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Uh-huh. Any other defense attorney have questions for Ms. Bumpus?
Yes, sir.
Okay.